Previously on JOVI's Eurotrip 2021, you saw me take on various destinations in Switzerland and also Strasbourg in France. In the final week of my Eurotrip, I took a train to Paris, and this is where I started to blossom as a solo traveler. The first night was awkward. I was scared and all up in my head, but I managed to take myself to a nice restaurant, had a scrumptious meal, and headed back to my room. But the solo trip was important to me because Paris has been one of my favorite trips from the past, and I wanted to rewrite those memories with memories that I made with myself, to convince me that I was fun and capable of taking on the most romantic city all by myself. And oh, you guys, I had the most adventurous time here. From meeting strangers to going for stand-up comedy shows and cabaret. Oh, just keep on watching. Good morning, my loves. I don't want to poke anyone in their eye with an umbrella. But anyways, day one in Paris. And I have taken up a guided walking tour in Montemartre. I took a 5-day unlimited travel pass. The only problem is it's so confusing here. It's not as straightforward as it is in Switzerland. 10:20 right now. I need to be at Montemartre metro station at 11. Quite ambitious. Technically it takes only 33 minutes, but it depends on if I get lost or not. So let's see. Woohoo! Woohoo! Montemartre. Here we go. Alright, made it to station number 1. We need to change trains 2 more times. Now I have another ride to Pigalle in another 2 minutes. Whew. I overshot the station, so I'm going back. So one more train and I should be there. And here I am! I made it! That is the group right behind me for the walking tour. I'm not gonna lie, it feels great to hear people speak in English. I don't feel so lost anymore, so I'm excited.
And when she was 13, she worked in a white family, colonies in Africa, so some people were eager to have more African influence.
And thus started my day exploring the mysterious little town of Montemartre. It is known for Sacre Coeur, the church on the highest point in Paris, but apart from that, Montemartre is also home of artists. Every alley, every building holds so much historic importance of art and even movies. We walked by Moulin Rouge, of course, and also Van Gogh's apartment and various other very famous street art while walking up and down the maze of alleys in Montmartre. It's quite a walk, let me warn you. We also walked by the very first wooden windmill preserved in all its glory. This wall right here has the words "I love you" written on it in 200 different languages. And this is the smallest vineyard in Paris, and as per our tour guide, not very good wine either.
It's not good, so basically this is the most expensive bad wine you can have.
We walked and walked and walked in the rain until we reached the very top of the hill, all the way to the Sacre Coeur, or in English, the Church of Sacred Heart. I took a quick tour by myself inside the church, around the church, and it remains as spellbinding as I remember it from the last time I was here. You get the most spectacular panoramic view of Paris while standing here. If you visit Paris, a trip to Montmartre is definitely a must. This city is truly so romantic. At times, I wished I wasn't alone. But I also made a friend in another female solo traveler from Australia with whom I shared stories while enjoying a warm lunch and a glass of champagne after the walking tour, overlooking the stylish Parisians walking by in a beautiful little Parisian restaurant in Montmartre. So from the Christmas market, I walked across this little garden. So they call it, I call it a forest. It was sparkling till now, but by the time I picked out the phone, it stopped sparkling. So my plan is to walk towards the Eiffel Tower because every hour it sparkles for 10 minutes. or maybe I just catch a train and go back to my room. Let's see. And here we are with my bad back. That was a long walk, you guys. Actually, the whole day has been a day of walking. My back is gone for a toss, but I have to see Eiffel Tower. I mean, day one in Paris and not see Eiffel Tower, like how? Jovi's day of fun is over. It's just about 8 p.m. but I'm really tired, so I need to go back home, and the whole maze of metro starts again. You guys, it is 8:40 p.m. On the way back, I saw a cute little Lebanese restaurant. I got in there. The thing is, I miss Lebanese food so much, having grown up in Kuwait. So I got in there, I took a takeaway, I spoke to those guys, I told them how I miss Lebanese food and just listening to Arabic. And they were such sweet guys. I made friends with them, as I do. I also bought a Lebanese beer, a Lars. I've never had Lebanese beer before. So what I bought is a chicken shawarma. He's like, of course, I'm gonna give you something, my friend. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Emily in Paris. Of course, Jovi is in Paris. Jovi has to watch Emily in Paris, right? So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, my loves. So I'm taking it a little relaxed today. It's about 9:30 and I'm still in the room, and I think that's the first time. But I wanted to take it a little easy today, and I'm just taking a concoction of vitamin C plus zinc tablet, which is great for immunity, and also the psyllium husk, which is required for fiber. Because the food in Europe is heavy in cheese and meat and bread and also a lot of wine, I feel like a little bit of added fiber is just good for your system. Now I'm just taking a look at my map, the Paris map, and circling the places that I want to go to. I want to go back to Saint-Germain because that's where I stayed last time, and I just want to experience that once again. Let me see if I can upload a video just before that, before getting out, because I've been wanting to upload this particular video for so long. It hasn't happened. It's been a really packed day, guys. So yeah, maybe I should do that, take a shower, get ready and scoot. So today has been a day of adventures, not the greatest kind. So I am changing my hotel. So I was trying to find the new hotel, kind of got lost, but I finally made it. But they won't accept card, they only accept cash. But it's okay, I think it's all sorted. Also I'm PMSing, so my brain is not fully there, and I'm in more pain than usual. This sounds more like an episode of Jovi whining, but on my way to my Marais guided walking tour like yesterday. Oh my god, I left my umbrella somewhere, damn it. Well, I've also got a pain in my ear today, which is strange.
It was perfect. So it became the gay area. It's also, of course, famous for the fashion. The last community, maybe the strongest community because it can cover all the other one, is the hipster community.
And I made it to the Marais tour. This ended up impressing me much more than I anticipated, you guys. So, Marais is famous for the fashion, the strong LGBTQ community, the Roman architecture, the street art, and of course the Jewish community. So, back in the day, it was the perfect melting pot of the richest aristocrats and palaces and the poorest people. So, you get to see the juxtaposition of huge palatial architecture with grand gardens right next to very humble buildings. It was so amazing to learn the intense history of this place. It was
And then, if you move just a bit here, you can look at the ceiling of this room right here, and you see it's very different. That's Renaissance.
Through it all, I think my favorite spot was a Jewish quarter. And like all tourists, I ended my walking tour by buying a falafel sandwich and a truffle macaron and headed back to my room. By the way, the truffle macaron was the tastiest thing that I've ever put in my mouth. Good morning from a bright sunny day in Paris. Today, my plan was to go to a comedy show at 5:30. But I'm having so much trouble booking the ticket. It's a lot more complicated than I thought. It's 31st of December, last day of the year, and the whole town has come back to life after the post-Christmas break and everything. Little markets have sprung up on the sides of the road, and I'm so happy to see the clear blue sky, not grey and gloomy and rainy. They have cancelled all the fireworks and all sorts of street shows. Anyways, I was not planning to go for those. Oh my god, I walked 20 minutes to reach an Auchan supermarket and it's closed. So my card is not working. I mean, my card worked, but the OTP sent my Indian number, and right now my SIM card is not in my Indian number. I have a French number. Oh, my luck. Oh, the supermarket is open. Let me see if they can help me out. No luck, guys. I didn't get the ticket. I have one last resort. I'm gonna ask the receptionist if he can pay using his card. Make the payment on the website and I can pay him in cash. That's the only thing that I see remaining. If that also doesn't work, I'm just gonna spend New Year's in my room. I wish that is not the case. Let's see what Joey is gonna do for New Year's Eve. And here we are. I've checked into a new room. Hello. Hi. Okay. And with all of that luggage, but I'm proud I did it. Good job, Jovi. But they promised me a room with a little bit of the view of the Eiffel Tower. Let me see what we got. Ooh, ooh la la, a little fancy, if you will. The marble and everything. Ooh. And the moment of truth. What do we have? I can be all by myself over here tonight, pop a bottle of champagne by myself, and I could ring in the new year in style. I don't have to feel bad about having no plans. Actually, I'm pretty excited. Okay, so the receptionist in my previous hotel told me that I can go to a store called Snack and physically buy the ticket. So I'm gonna go and try that right now. So guys, I've been walking for the past 15 minutes to find Snack, and I ended up in this really gorgeous corner. I want to show you what it looks like. I walked around the entire world, but I finally got it. Oh, and guess what? The guys in front of gallery will try it. Should we? Back in the room, I bought a little bit of food. I bought a sausage, some beans, potato. Need to finish this and get out for my show ASAP. New Year bling right here, you guys. 10 minutes of walk and I'll be at Theatre de Nouveau Lait. Oh, my French. You guys, the show was so much fun. And in fact, Olivier, he actually called me on the stage and he made me dance. It was so much fun. I just didn't have anybody with me to, take photos or videos of me, but I can tell you, it was insanely fun. He gifted me a book of How to Become a Parisienne in 1 Hour by Olivier Grode. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic way to celebrate New Year's Eve, if you ask me. Watching a really lame, series on Netflix called Home for Christmas. It's not even English. Windows open, Eiffel Tower is on. I can hear the kids enjoying New Year's Eve. And I was just thinking how genuinely happy I am. For the past bunch of years, every New Year I've cried. And this year I'm genuinely so happy. And I want to tell you, if you are in a place where you feel like you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, it'll come. Be patient. Good afternoon on the very first day of 2022, and now I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go and get myself some ramen. I've been craving ramen so bad. One of the stones on my Swarovski bracelet had come off. I've also taken that. I'm gonna go back to the mall, get that fixed. I had no idea I'll be walking right through the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh, how spectacular. Wow, gorgeous. Everything is just so splendid. Not sure where we are, but it looks like a street full of restaurants. And here we are. They're closed. What do we eat now? Pasta bolognese. Not bad, I say. It's not quite the ramen, but still a good hangover fix. Usually I can never finish a whole bowl of pasta, but this has been my own eat, pray, love kind of travel. I finished that whole bowl, guys. My clothes are already tight on me. It's just been 10 days, but who cares? The plan was to go back to the mall we went yesterday, but that is half an hour of walking. So I thought I might as well stroll through this beautiful garden. It's such a beautiful sunny day. I wish I had someone to take my pictures. I don't. So we'll just stroll. So the Swarovski thing was a flop because all the shops are closed. But when I walked till there, I saw Lido and I'm like, I already had one on the way because I couldn't, the temptation was too much. But you know what? I'm very curious to see what this is. It's black tea with something. Oh, do you see how crunchy and soft it is at the same? I'm drooling. The day that I went to Marais, I had truffle macaron, and oh my god, that was so good. It was black in color. It does taste like fresh tea, but it's sweet and okay, let me enjoy this. That evening, I caught up with my friends from India once again and went for the Lido Show. Le Lido is a cabaret and burlesque show located on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. It opened in 1946 and moved to its current location in 1977. So it is definitely historic along with being extremely entertaining. It is known for its exotic shows and spectacular performances. If you and your partner is looking for a very fancy dinner along with performances you'll only get to see in Paris, do not miss this one out. I definitely felt underdressed, so dress up for this one. This is a 2-hour show and we are not allowed to film it. What you're seeing right now on the screen is the closing ceremony, which they encouraged us to film. The next day, I made a quick trip to Galeries Lafayette once again to see their Christmas installation. The Paris tour always has the best ever decor, so I just couldn't miss it. They even had a light and sound show in between, which was so beautiful. And guys, I was so tempted to buy something, but I stopped myself. And by today, I was too tired for metros, so I Ubered it out. And on my very last evening in Paris, we made an Eiffel Tower trip to the topmost point of the tower. If you ask me, the queue and the wait time, in spite of having booked tickets in prior, was just not worth it. I think we were just standing in queue for over 2 hours. You definitely get a stunning view of Paris from up top, but it was too cold and too windy to enjoy any of it. So I say skip it and sit in a nice cute little restaurant. And that ends my Paris vlog, you guys. It was my eat, pray, love trip. I absolutely enjoyed it. I enjoyed exploring not just the city of love, which is also the city of lights. I also enjoyed exploring myself. It was absolutely fabulous. I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog as well. Well, halfway through I did lose my camera, so I had to vlog with my phone. So I'm sure the quality is not so great, but yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and I shall see you in my next one. I love you. Bye.